for an individual who comes to you that may not necessarily be a celebrity,
correct,
but they may be a business owner such as myself, or someone who may have a product line, but they just need that extra buzz surrounding them, surrounding their brand, just to get people to, start gravitating toward what they have going on. Do you provide those type of services?
Yes.
And what is the difference? Like, what is the difference as far as how you handle them? Is there a difference?
Everybody's treated the same.
Okay.
My personal opinion, because at the end of the day, nobody's money is bigger than the next. It's all within your talent. Everyone's talented, and some people may have a little bit more talent than the next. But I feel as though that when you have someone, you have to treat everyone the same.
Right.
Like, I can't be like, oh, well, you are this multimillionaire person, and you're just just up and coming.
Right.
You can't treat the two differently. Of course, people are going to have different viewpoints on the two. This person, they're going to get more attention than this person.
Right.
But it's all in how you can control that. And it's all about how you set up your interviews, basically the platform that they're set on. And the client also has to make sure that they build the platform. I can give you the platform and lay it out for you, but you have to help build it too. So it's not a thing where it's like, oh, I hire a PR and they're going to do all the work. No, we're going to do this together because it's a partnership.
Right. Okay. So what would you provide for someone, someone who may, like I said, may have started a business? What are some of the things that you do or would do with them to help bring business?
More so, I would, if they don't have it, some people, don't have anything when they come to us. So sometimes we'll go through the whole process of branding. We get their pictures taken, we get their business cards, their brochures, their website, getting all that together so that they can have something to visually show people.
Right.
From there, we set up little pop-up shops. We set up, different one-on-one situations where they can interact with people, as well as our bloggers, our magazines, and so forth, so that they can know, hey, this is the new brand that just came out, and this is what they're offering. It's all natural, or this is the product that you should be using because it's better, because it helps you, it enhances moisture or whatever the case may be. So it's just one of those things. You have to know your statistics. If you don't know statistics about your client, you don't know nothing. A lot of times people get clients just because they want to say, oh, this is my client. It's more to it. You have to know the statistics about your client, and you have to really love their product. You can't rep nobody that you don't like.
Yeah, you can't.
Because they ain't going to go nowhere, and you ain't going to go nowhere. You just collecting money. And a lot of things, people stop doing stuff if it just for the money. You got to do this because you're passionate.
Please
and you see something in people.
Right.
And a lot of times there's people out here just taking people's money.
Because it represents your brand, too, on the flip side.
Yes, it does.
So if you put something that you don't believe in out there, it's gonna show. And then too, there's a high turnaround too with PRs. So people notice that. You know what I mean?
They want to see how quickly you're getting people out there. And you can have a regular client, and they could be making more money than your clients have been making money. It's just all in how you position everything. It's all in the play.
Right.
Just how you play football, just how you play basketball. It's your choice.
Okay. So you guys, you hear it. If you guys are just a regular entrepreneur, or you have a business line, you have a pizza joint, a burger place, or something that you're trying to get out there, and you're about to open it up, have a grand opening. He's definitely a guy that can help you as well. Don't think he's only here for the celebrities.
Yeah, definitely not.
He ain't gonna hit you over the head, but he's definitely somebody that will work with you as far as budget goes. And so far, from what I've seen, he's doing a good job. So
Definitely. And it's not worth the fame. Remember that it's not worth the fame. So if you're doing this to be famous, you're not going to go anywhere.
Right.
Just point blank. Don't do something because you're trying to be known as, oh, I'm the celebrity this, I'm the celebrity that. Don't do it because you're trying to get a title. Do it because you have talent.
Right. Which is something I brought up the other night when I saw you at the Beat the Streets preview. That was something that I wanted to ask the girls or the cast, besides the money and the fame, what is it that you're trying to take away from it? Because I think at the end of the day, there has to be substance to a person.
It does.
You know what I mean? It's something more than, just the obvious that people should reach for. That what makes you become a great person. You build better character for yourself. You know what I mean? And then that type of thing lasts. It lasts when that fame and success and money go away. At least you'll still have that character. At least you'll still know who you are at the end of the day. So that was one of the questions that I wanted to, that I asked the girls on Monday. And I think that's very important because so many people want to be in entertainment. You know what I mean?
For the wrong reason.
For the wrong reason.
Never compromise your name or your brand just to get ahead, because eventually it's going to come back and bite you. A lot of times I've been in Atlanta for 7 years, and I've had people, try to take my name, try to, slander me.
Jakeem Smith?
Yeah, But, I had people try to, just corrupt the name and what I work so hard for. And one thing that I can say is I'm thankful that my parents and my grandparents taught me, and my aunt taught me to always carry yourself in a way that if anyone had anything to say about you, they wouldn't just automatically be like, oh, really? Like, they wouldn't show a different side of who they are, because if you know a person that's genuine, you know that if anyone's coming for them, you'll be like, nah, that ain't it. That's not the team I know.
Right.
Or, you just have to make sure that you carry yourself in a way that people can always respect it no matter what. Because you're going to have your haters no matter what. I have haters. I love my haters. Keep watching. And, it helps you and it develops you. You know what I mean? And you just have to be careful who you have on your team. There's sometimes, I learned the hard way. I had some people that I work with, and they will set you up to fail. And it's just one of those things that, I love each and every person that I've ever encountered or ever worked with, and I wish all of them the best. You know what I mean? Sometimes just for a season, we may work well for a season, and then after that, our season's over. Right. And then what you do after that season is what's up to you. So, you just have to, realize, what do you really want to do with your brand and with your with your company. And going back to the main thing is, like, it's not worth the fame, because entertainment is a dog eat world. You know what I mean? They'll bite you, chew you up, spit you out, and you just have to have tough skin. If you don't have tough skin, this ain't for you. A lot of people think it's all, we go to red carpet and all that. It's so much more that you have to deal with. You have to make sure that, you always got your hair done. You got to always make sure that you got a haircut. You got to make sure that you got makeup. You got to make sure you're wearing stuff that's not last season. You got to have new stuff. You're always being judged. The females are always looking at each other up and down. What purse do you have? What heels do you have on? What rings you got on? Is it real? Is it fake? You know what I mean? So it's just one of those situations where you have to find out, are you doing this to be known and be famous? Are you doing this because you genuinely want to do it? And it doesn't matter what you have on. As long as you have that person within you that is really passionate, people will overlook everything, what you have on the outside, and look on what's on the inside. And people just got to realize that, because they don't.
Right.